Okay, so the main thing, as we said, obviously from the day, is going to be with that setup with the driver. That left-hand grip, we can see around there, very little logo showing, or that little tiny grey part of the glove there. Barely see any of that at all, which means when you come back to the golf ball, from a square start position here, because your club's going to come back now to its more natural position, the club face now is aiming right. And that's going to cause that side spin, the slide spin, and then everything in your being now is going to try and send it left. Put the ball further forward, lean back, swing, all of that above, okay?
All the wrong things.
If we look at that glove position there now, one of the reference points that we often use is kind of a little thumb and forefinger, that crease, okay? So we can see that kind of crease there, up your right shoulder. I would say that one there is probably a little bit weak again still. It's moved over more, but it could go a little bit more if you wanted to, I mean, ideally speaking, we want those arms and thumbs sort of pointing up to that right shoulder here. So when you hold the club down here now, this little crease here that you've got is going to come up to this exactly so that right shoulder here. You can see on that one there now, your crease is almost, hang on, it's probably going over there somewhere. So really, really weak in that. So as much as you feel as though your right hand's way underneath,
that's what it needs to be.
It's not that far over at all. So at least gripping in that better position, that's going to help you control the club face better, as well as gripping it loose. I know it's something we always refer to in most sessions and stuff, but it's something we always sort of find that tension level increases. And again, it stands to reason, if you're losing the golf ball off right or just losing control of the club, we're going to get more angry with that club and it's going to get tighter and tighter. So
sometimes when you hold it, you think, well, why are they holding it? And that's where it needs to be, isn't it?
Well, basically, I mean, you want to be holding that club with the thumbs nice and loose. So the backswing on this one now, very, very good in terms of your rotation there now. As you come back to the golf, because your ham's in a good position there at setup, lead arm on the club nicely in line there at impact, okay, good strike of the golf ball, and we can twist through. And the key thing is getting up onto that toe there to finish, so your weight finishes here, okay? Some of the sort of pushy ones we've seen, or the slicey ones, you've been sort of hanging back. And that's just you trying to hit the ball further to the left there, okay? So check that grip, always refer back to it. Obviously the mirror's going to be a grip, so just say that you can see. But having that sort of reference point in those thumbs, that little crease that we say we make up to the right shoulder, probably say at least 2 knuckles, if not the logo of your glove there, more visible, okay? And get it better. And once you're in that better position, we can now square the club face up a lot more effectively, So
that's something I can practice tomorrow.
Exactly,
Get down into the right place to work.
Well, me and Jack aren't in it tomorrow, so this might be free tomorrow. So if you want to come in here, you'll be able to jump in, you can use the mirrors, you can just see then. And then when we look at that there now, you can check that and say, okay, am I in that sort of position? Just be careful the ball hasn't got too far forward, as we said. It just wants to be underneath kind of your sort of right armpit area, or left armpit, right as we look there, okay? Slightly, I would say, not too bad to be fair, but I mean, in terms of some of the ones you had before, we sort of saw it sort of creeping over here, which is a very common response to a ball curving right. If I later in the arc, it will start further left. Well, it will do, but it will start further left with more left to right spin. So you're not fixing it; you're just covering up as best you can.
The ball
as the club's going around the corner. Okay, makes sense. Right, let's have a few more then down that fairway if we can hit them again looser and that stronger grip then, Tony. Okay.